All rise for Judge Muggsy, the Mattyvision Sports Report, Special Edition, the PIAA District 2 Basketball Championships. Round 1 is now in the books. We're going to be talking here about the games that were played and a brief preview for the next round. We'll do this in a couple of parts. We'll start with the girls. We'll go girls first and then boys second. We'll start in girls quad A. There was one quarterfinal game. The number 5 seed Scranton with a 37-33 victory over Delaware Valley tonight. They will now be playing Wallenpaupack on Tuesday in the semifinal round. Not really. Scranton's been playing a lot better, as you might expect. It's not only a 3-win record now, but Scranton has been playing better, and they take a lot of confidence into this game. I mean, they only lost 49-35 against Wallenpaupack last week, so, like I said, they take a lot more confidence into this game than they would have probably 2 weeks ago. And the other semifinal, which is the other game in that bracket, which will be next Tuesday, is Hazleton area Wyoming Valley West in a 2-3 matchup. Moving to girls AAA, the number 1 seed Scranton Prep 45-24 winners over Valley View. Lake Lehman 54-50 over West Scranton in an 8-9 game. Number 5 seed Pittston area 65-40 over their rivals from Wyoming area. The number 4 seed Nanticoke 39-25 winners over Western Wayne. The number 3 seed Dallas had no trouble with Myers 63-48. Honesdale also had no trouble from North Pocono 65-23. Crestwood, the number 7 seed, falling to Abington Heights, the number 10 seed, 52-42. So Abington Heights, the 10 seed with the upset, and Holy Redeemer 59-44 over Berwick in a 2-15 game. Brief look here at the quarterfinals here in the girls AAA. Scranton Prep and Lake Lehman. Scranton Prep, like I figured, easily here against Valley View, but as they go forward, Jess Genko, does the loss of her to an ACL injury, how will that affect them if they get into a tight game? Obviously, I thought West Scranton would win this game over Lake Lehman, but it is what it is. Lake Lehman held serve on its home court, and they'll challenge Scranton Prep on Saturday. Pittston area Nanticoke, very intriguing 5-4 game. Both these teams lost their respective divisional championship games in the Wyoming Valley Conference. If those teams had won, they'd actually have been the 2 and the 3 seed, and not Holy Redeemer and Dallas. Pittston area lost to Dallas. Nanticoke lost to Holy Redeemer. So this is a equivalent. This could easily be a 1-2 or 2-3 or whatever, etc., etc. It's a shame that one of these two good teams is going to lose in the quarterfinals. And the same thing in the 3-6 matchup. You have Dallas and Honesdale. You have two very good teams. Unfortunately, one of them's going to lose on Saturday, and their season's going to be over. If looking at it from my perspective, it was a 55-44 win for Honesdale over Dallas way back when at the beginning of the season. Back at the Plymouth tournament. It was a 26-point effort from Mary Martin in that game. We'll see how that works out for Honesdale this time around. Crestwood, Abington Heights and Holy Redeemer. Coin flip games like the 10-7 game usually is. You can never bet against Vince Buccarelli, and that's exactly what I did. Abington Heights gets the upset, but now they'll have Holy Redeemer, which they played way back when in December, and they lost that game 55-38. So we'll see what happens the second time around for Abington Heights as well. Can they flip the script and pull a big upset there? And quickly here to girls AA. Montrose had a bye. Lakeland, the number 8 seed, was a 56-24 winner over Mountain View. Elk Lake 45-26 over Wyoming Seminary in a 5-12 game. Dunmore, the number 4 seed, 65-29 winners over Carbondale. Holy Cross, the number 3 seed, 54-38 over Mid-Valley. Number 6 seed, Riverside, 56-26 victors over Northwest. Hanover area, the number 7, 57-24 over 10 seed Lackawanna Trail. And Wilkes-Barre GAR, the number 2 seed, struggled in the first quarter against Blue Ridge, but then sky was the limit for the Lady Grenadiers. They win 82-34. Looking ahead to the quarterfinals here in Girls AA, Montrose, the number 1 seed, didn't have to play this week, but Saturday be a different story. Montrose breezed through a very weak Division 4 in the Lackawanna League. Lakeland played a lot tougher schedule, although Lakeland did struggle down the stretch with some injuries and some games that they probably shouldn't have lost, but we'll see what happens. Lakeland's a young team. We'll see what happens in that matchup. Elk Lake could be a little bit out of their element here as they'll play Dunmore in a 4-5 game. Holy Cross or Riverside, this will probably be the best quarterfinal of the 4. Holy Cross, Olivia Cosin and Gab Giordano, two very good girls for Holy Cross, and they're emerging as probably the team to beat right now in Girls AA in that bracket, and they'll have their hands full with Riverside as those two teams usually play very good basketball games. Hanover GAR, I don't know much about these two teams, but they probably played in the Wyoming Valley Conference, so that should be a very good game. That takes care of the girls. I will come back and we'll be talking some boys basketball. Until then, I gang the babble.